Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before continuing, like us to like and follow our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments and share our video for more interesting topics. Today we are looking at this question and it says, solve for x in x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x equals to minus 1. And here we are going to find the value of this equation. So here we've solved this equation before in our platform, but one of our viewers, our favorite subscriber, told us to solve in another method which he introduced to us. So we have a solution. So we are given x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x equals to minus 1. In this case, we are going to transpose minus 1 to this other side. So we have x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x plus 1 equals to 0. So he said that we should use a different method. So we've used another method before. So this method, we are going to group this into two parentheses, this and this. So in this case, this first parenthesis, we have x to the power of 3 here, and it's common to each of these. So now we are going to factor it out with x to the power of 3. So we have here x to the power of 3 into x to the power of 5 divided by x to the power of 3 gives us x to the power of 2 plus x to the power of 4 divided by x to the power of 3 gives us x. Then we have x to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 3 gives us plus 1. So in this case, we have 1 here, and 1 is common to each of these. So we are going to use 1 to factor it out. So here we have plus 1 into, divide here by 1 gives us x to the power of 2 plus x, then plus 1 divided by 1 still gives us 1, then equals to 0. So in this case, we have what we have here in the parentheses are similar. So we are going to take 1 and we take the product of these parentheses. So taking the product, we have x to the power of 3 plus 1, then into x to the power of 2 plus x, then plus 1, all equals to 0. So in this case, now we have two parentheses. It is either the first one equals to 0 or the second one equals to 0. So for the first one, we are still going to simplify this, evaluate this for us to have the value of x. So taking this is in the form of x to the power of 3 plus 1 to the power of 3. So we can recall when we have a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3 is the same thing as a plus b into a to the power of 2 minus ab plus b to the power of 2. So in this case, we can see that this is our a and this is our b. So this is in this format. So we are going to express this in this format for us to evaluate for the value of x. So in that case, this now will become our x plus 1, which is this one, a and b. We have into our x is going to be x to the power of 2 minus ab, which is x times 1, which is going to be minus x. Then we have plus b squared, which is 1, is going to be 1 squared, which is 1. So this is what we have. So now here is the solution of this. We are going to bring in this. So this will become, our whole equation will become x plus 1 into x to the power of 2 minus x plus 1. Then into, we bring in this x to the power of 2 plus x plus 1, all equals to 0. So this is our new equation now. So we have three parentheses. It is either the first one equals to 0, or the second one equals to 0, or the third one equals to 0. So we take one after the other. So we take case 1, we have x plus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, our x, when 1 is transposed into this other side, our x equals to minus 1. So this is the first value of x that we have. So we have here case 2. So we take the second one, which is x to the power of 2 minus x plus 1 equals to 0. So in this case, this is a quadratic equation, and we are going to use the quadratic formula for us to find the solution of x in this equation. So we have here x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, our value of a equals to here is 1. Then our value of b equals to here is minus 1. Then our value of c equals to 1. Substituting this parameter into the quadratic formula, so we have our x equals to minus b is going to be minus into minus 1 plus or minus square root of minus 1 all to the power of 2 minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 1, all over 2 times 1. So this is what we have. So now x will be equals to minus times minus is 1, then plus or minus square root of minus 1 squared is 1, then minus 4 times 1 times 1 is minus 4 all over 2. So this is the same thing as 1 plus or minus, then we have 1 minus 4 is going to be minus 3 all over 2. So in this case, we have x equals to 1 plus or minus. In this case, we have, this is the same thing as root 3 times root minus 1 all over 2. So we all know that root minus 1 is I, which is iota. Substituting that into where we have this, we have 1 plus or minus root 3I all over 2. So in this case, we have two solutions from this. So this we have, this is x1. So our x2 is going to be 1 plus root 3I all over 2. And our x3 equals to 1 minus root 3I all over 2. So these are the second value of x that we have, which is x2 and x3. So we are going to look at the case 3, which is this other one. This is the remaining one of the parentheses. We are going to look at this in case 3. So we need to clean this. So we have this. So as we said, we are going to check on case 3. So we have here case 3, where we have x to the power of 2, we have plus x, then plus 1 equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation also. We are going to use a quadratic formula to find the value of x in this equation. So we have x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. In this case, we have our value of a equals to 1, and our value of b equals to 1, and our value of c equals to 1. So substituting this parameter into the quadratic formula, we have our x equals to minus b, which is minus 1, plus or minus square root of, we have here 1 to the power of 2 minus 4 times 1 all over 2 times 1. So this is the same thing as we have minus 1 plus or minus square root of 1 squared is 1 minus 4 all over 2. So in this case, our value of x equals to, we have here minus 1 plus or minus, we have 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So we have root minus 3 all over 2. So this can be written as minus 1 plus or minus root 3 times root minus 1 all over 2. So we all know that root minus 1 is iota. So our value of x equals to minus 1 plus or minus root 3 iota all over 2. So in this case, we have two solutions here also from this solution. The value of x here has two solutions in this equation or in this solution. So we have here x, we had here x3 here. So this is going to be x4 equals to minus 1 plus root 3I all over 2. Then we also have x5 equals to minus 1. We have minus root 3I all over 2. So these are the next value of x that we have, which is x4 and x5. And we have this. So we can do a very little check for us to see whether one or all these solution of x satisfy this equation that we have. So we need to clean this by substituting the value of x. We are going to use only one for us to see whether we have the value of x for the solution. So here we first take x1. So we have here a little check. We have x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x equals to minus 1. So substituting the value of x as minus 1 to the left hand side, whether we have minus 1 here. So here at x equals to minus 1. So we have here minus 1 all to the power of 5 plus minus 1 all to the power of 4 plus minus 1 all to the power of 3 plus minus 1 all to the power of 2 plus we have here minus 1 equals to what? But you have here minus 1. So in this case, we all know that to the power of 5 is negative. So here we have minus 1, then plus. Then here is even, we will have 1. So here is odd, is going to be minus 1. So here is even, is going to be plus. So here is going to be minus 1 equals to what? So in this case, this will cancel here and this will cancel here. We are now left with minus 1 equals to minus 1. So what we have on the left hand side is what we have on the right hand side. Therefore, x equals to minus 1 satisfy this question. Therefore means that all the rest value of x, x2, x3, x4, and x5 will also satisfy the question. If you like what we're doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments, and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you.